Alright, hi everyone, good morning. I hope you are ready and healthy with your family at home and you are ready for our class today. Right, so thank you very much for sending all of your homework last week. So I hope to see more of your work this week. Okay, so we will continue our lesson for today. Alright, so what are we going to do this week? Okay, so these are 5 activities that we are going to do this week. The first one is we will refresh on singular and plural, right? Because if you do not know, if you still do not know about singular and plural, it will be hard for you to understand the second activity, which is to learn the usage of do, does, don't, and doesn't. In order for you to understand this, you must first know how to differentiate singular and plural. Okay, untuk tahu buat ini, awak perlu tahu bezakan singular dan plural. Kenal pasti singular dan plural dahulu, baru boleh buat do, does, don't, and doesn't. Kemudian, next, we will read 2 stories. One is about Megan and another one is about Pablo. And after we read the story about them, we have to answer questions based on the story that we just read. Okay? And last, alright, I will give you a quiz. Okay? By the end of this week, by the end of somewhere in Thursday, right, the end of this week, we will have a quiz time to check whether or not you understand what we have just learned previously. Alright, so I hope you are ready and we can start our class. Okay, so as I said just now, we need to learn back about singular and plural. I think all of you already know. Okay, some of you already know, some of you remember, some may not remember. Okay, but singular and plural is something that very important for you to know. Okay, so singular means only one, hanya satu. Okay, but plural on the other hand means more than one, lebih dari satu. Dua lebih dari satu. 10 lebih dari satu. 1,000 is more than one. So, they are considered plural. Okay, now look under singular. He, she, it. This is all singular. Dia. It untuk binatang atau benda, right? And Maria. How many person is Maria? One person only, right? So, Maria, singular. My mother. Okay, you have one mother at home. So, my mother is singular. My father is singular. Okay. The girl. Only one girl. So, singular. The boy. Only one boy. Singular. Okay. So, my sister. One sister. Singular. Now, look at plural. There is a special case for I and you. I and you, even though only one person, they are considered under plural group. Okay, I dengan you, walaupun I tu seorang, you tu boleh jadi seorang, mereka adalah special case, case khas. Dia duduk di bawah kumpulan plural. Remember ya? And they, mereka, we. Maria and Susie, more than one. Here, only Maria. Now, we have Maria and Susie. So, dah 2 orang. So, these are considered plural. And then, the girl, one girl. The girls, sudah jadi 2. So, this one, the girls, the S is more, sudah jadi ramai. Tak semestinya 2. Alright? So, sit under plural. Okay? I hope you can differentiate this. Because if not, it will be hard for you to master next chapter. Okay? Now, we will go to the main topic for today, which is do, don't, does, and doesn't. Okay. Do, buat. Don't, tak buat. Does, dia buat. Doesn't, dia tak buat. Bukan dia yang buat. Alright? Atau dia tak ada. Okay. So ingat, do, don't, this is the group of plural. Does, doesn't, this is for the group of singular. Okay? Sebab itulah kena tahu singular plural. Sebab untuk singular guna lain, untuk plural guna lain. Alright. So they are a simple present tense form of the verb to do, buat. Alright. Don't, do not is the negative form of do. Maksudnya do ni positif, don't ni negatif. Don't, apa benda positif negatif tu? Negatif maknanya tidak. Penyataan yang tidak. Dia tak buat. Okay. Kalau do, positif. Maknanya dia buat. Ya. Okay. This one for plural. So, doesn't or does not is the negative form of does. Means untuk orang yang singular tadi, kalau dia tak buat, kita pakai doesn't. Kalau dia buat, kita pakai does. Jangan sebut does. Do, does. Bukan do, does. Do, does. Don't, doesn't. Don't, doesn't. Alright. So, let's look at more example. Alright. Okay. We also use it to answer questions. Example. Does she likes to eat pineapple? Adakah dia suka? Dia buat makan pineapple ni, dia suka. Kalau positif jawapan awak, yes, she does. Ya, dia suka. Nampak? Soalan dia does. Jawapan dia pun does. Yes dengan does. Kalau negatif, tidak. Dia tak suka. No, she doesn't. Kan dah kata tadi, does, kawan dia doesn't. Yes, does. No, doesn't. Right? Because this is negative statement. This one is positive statement. Positive does, negative doesn't. Tengok yang merah ni, the red one, she. She means only one, dia, perempuan. So she falls under the category of singular. When singular, we must use does or doesn't. Alright? Does or doesn't. Okay? Now, we look at the second example. Do you have a pet? Do you have a pet? You. Just now I told you, even though you only one person, it is still considered plural. Walaupun you seorang, ia tetap dikira sebagai plural. So, do you have a pet? If the answer is positive, maknanya betul. So, we put yes, I do. Dia jawab, saya jawab kan? Yes, I do. If negative, no, I don't. Alright? So, ingat, do, don't is for plural. Yes, mesti pairing dia, partner dia, do. Kalau no, partner dia mesti don't. So, don't kan tadi dah kata for negative. Do is for positive statement. Okay? Next, number 3. Do Kamil and Intan. Kamil and Intan more than one person, right? Lebih daripada seorang kan? So, dia bawah kategori singular atau plural? Kalau awak jawab plural, very good. Kamil and Intan falls under the category of plural. So, kita pakai do. Do Kamil and Intan cycle to school? Adakah Kamil dan Intan berbasikal ke sekolah? So, kalau positif, yes, they do. Right? But if negative, no, they don't. Alright, ingat. Yes, partner dia do. No, partner dia don't. Untuk plural. Kalau singular, yes, partner dia does. No, partner dia doesn't. Alright? So, no, they don't. They walk to school. Tak, mereka tidak berbasikal. Mereka berjalan ke sekolah. Alright? So, I hope with these few example, you can differentiate when to use do, when to use don't, and when to use does, and when to use doesn't. Ingat, do and does is for positive statement. Apabila benda tu betul. Don't and doesn't is a negative statement. Apabila benda itu tidak betul, tidak benar, salah. Okay? Bezanya, do dengan don't is for plural. Does and doesn't are for singular. So that is why you mesti tahu beza yang mana singular, yang mana plural. Okay? So hari ini, for today, very simple task for you. Kerja yang mudah dahulu. Alright? So do you think you are ready to read? So wait, we will continue reading activity tomorrow. So tomorrow, we will learn about Megan and Pablo. Okay, very interesting stories for us to read. But for now, okay, we have to revise back on singular, plural, and also verb to do. Verb to do yang tadi itulah do, don't, does, and doesn't. So you kena salin. I hope you can copy the notes daripada page 3 ni. Alright. So singular and plural, slide 3, slide 4, do, does, don't, doesn't, and slide 5 example. Maknanya saya nak dalam English 1, in your English 1, right? Tolong salin yang ni. Okay. Singular, plural, this one. And then I also nak you salin yang ni. Do, does, doesn't ni. Alright. Dalam buku yang sama. Sambung di bawah dia. And also yang ini. Alright. Soalan ni tadi. So, ada 3 slide yang perlu awak salin. Alright. Salin saja dahulu. Besok, tomorrow, baru kita akan continue dengan reading. We will continue with reading and answering questions. Alright. Okay, so for today, only copy the notes. Okay. Alright. So, that's all for today. Right, that's all for today. If you have any questions, if you have anything that you don't understand, do not hesitate to message me. Tanya saya. Alright, jangan simpan. Because besok dah pelajaran lain. Nanti pelajaran lain. Okay, so please ask your teacher if you do not know or if you do not understand anything. Okay, so I hope I can see you guys tomorrow. Don't forget to copy the notes. Alright? Copy the notes first in your English 1. Goodbye.